It's been a minute since I made a video, you know what I'm saying, because I got some things going on. And I think it's important that I make this particular video because this is something that I haven't discussed in a video. And it's about combat or martial arts. People ask me all the time, what system do you do? What's your style? What's the best style, and so on and so forth? Well, my system is Southeast Asian. It's Filipino. It's Indonesian. It's Malaysian. You know what I'm saying? It's even Southern Chinese, but as well as other components. It's African. It has components of all types of combat technology implemented inside of it. But I formed it so it is able to be effective in real, live, concrete jungle engagement. You understand what I'm saying? So this is not a traditional art form that I'm utilizing. This is not a tournament or sports style of art. You can't take what I teach you into a tournament and use it. You understand? Because you'll go to jail for murder or something, or you'll cripple somebody or something. You understand what I mean? As far as katas, we do katas. Katas are good, but katas help you move, help you flow, so on and so forth. But in a reality street and based engagement, a lot of the things that you are trained for with technique, what happens if the people you are fighting or you are engaged with doesn't throw anything that you have been trained with a technique for? You getting beat down. You're going to get destroyed. So the thing with my system is I don't teach technique. You know what I'm saying? Because techniques are made for certain movements or certain types of attacks. You understand what I mean? So if the person doesn't attack you in that manner, your arsenal is done. So what I do is I teach principle, because from a principle comes 1,000 techniques. Once you master the principle, the techniques are endless. You don't even have to think. You understand? We deal with drilling and muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? We drill a certain type of way because in reality, there's only so many ways you can get attacked. Outside, individual, one-on-one, no weapons. It's only 5 ways you can be attacked. And if you neutralize all 5 of those attacks, that person can't touch you. You understand? Not only do you neutralize those attacks, but you also counter them. So we here say that a street conflict shouldn't last no more than 10 seconds at the most. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because the one feed they give you is the only feed they get. And once we come in and commit, there is no coming in and then stopping back and starting over. That's foolishness. If you're learning something like that, that's foolish. You never give your enemy the time to come back and charge you. Once we go in, once they feed us and we begin to walk, we walk through our opponents. There is no backing up. You know what I'm saying? And we walk into your shots. We don't lean back when you throwing your punches. We don't move. We walk into your shot. You understand what I'm saying? Which again is something that's illogical to the person who's throwing the punch, that I'm walking into it. You understand? So my system is developed for a real life street engagement. We deal with razor blades and knives because you'll deal with razor blades and knives outside, and box cutters because you'll see box cutters outside. We deal with reality. You understand what I mean? So certain types of traditional arts, while I had nothing against them, I was raised in traditional arts. You know what I'm saying? But traditional arts come from different geographical environments and locations with a different cultural manifestation and so on and so forth centered around it. And while we do those things here, we're in a different geographical location with a different type of mindset centered around the demographic that we're dealing with here. So the combat that I teach is combat, military-based operative. You understand what I mean? It's not sport. It's not a tournament. It's punishment. You understand what I'm saying? So the systems that I teach, I deal with Panatukan, I deal with Sun Tukan, I deal with Kali, I deal with Salat, a couple different versions of Salat, and I deal with Kantao, as well as some other things. And these things are mixed and implemented in such a way where it's very effective. And it's based on multiple opponents. It's based for multiple opponents specifically. So on that note, Global Combat Solutions is the key. It is the solution. I do workshops, seminars, and everything. All you got to do is reach out and touch me. You understand what I'm saying? This is how I make my living. You know what I mean? I don't have a big school. I don't have a building. I don't do those things because I can't give you the proper attention you need inside of a big building with 100 students. Inshallah, that'll be later on down the line when I got effective certified instructors in this system, where this system can be taught all over the place. Because, to get certified in this system basically is opening a job market for yourself to train others and to make money and to train and to help and so on and so forth. So this is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? This is what I do. So combat is specifically developed for self-preservation. That's what I'm about. I'm about self-preservation, not self-defense, but preserving the self. That means that if something goes down, you know that you're going home. There's no doubt in your mind that you're not going home because you have already set the mold mentally to go home. See, we don't walk around just, in a comfortable mode. I stay battle ready. And anybody who trains with me stays battle ready regardless of what you think or what you see. I'm battle ready all the time. And let me tell you why. Because there's something in my life I love more than anything else. Besides my creator, it's my children. My children. You understand what I'm saying? So when I'm out in public with my kids, I'm in kill mode. When I'm out in public with myself and I'm walking around or doing things, I always envision my children with me. So if you attack me, I'm going home because I got my kids. They're going to live and I'm going to live. You understand what I'm saying? So this is psychology. This is a mindset that you must stay in. You must stay battle ready. I told y'all the other day, if you ain't ready, get ready because the ready are ready. You know what I'm saying? The Europeans are training holistically. They training their whole family, their father, the mother, the children. Everybody's training, learning how to shoot, learning how to combat, so on and so forth. Are you looking at what's happening? Are you looking at what's happening? I don't think so. So later in the future, whatever, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm reaching out to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? You want to learn some things? Pull me in. You understand? I don't debate. I'm not an entertainer. So don't pull me in to debate about this something with another martial artist. This is not debate. This is about combat and application and learning the psychological and emotional aspects of this particular program that I kick. And it's for women and children specifically. It was really just for women because I wasn't even training men. I have a certain circumstance of men, a certain circle of men that I will train. But there's a character reference for that because the things that I know, I'm not going to give it to a maniac. You understand what I'm saying? So my intention was always centered around the children and the women because they're the biggest victims of violence and exploitation. Period. So on that note, I just wanted to give you a little insight about what I do. You understand? Peace.